I hated my time in college. Like, I was still that awkward girl with a side part and no social skills. I was the same as I was in year 11 until about second year, like literally after COVID. Generally don't know why I stuck with that side part for so long. But funnily enough, with that finance side part and no social skills, I still managed to get into my first serious relationship. And my parents knew about it. It really doesn't make sense, does it? I also met new people during my time at college. Like, a lot of people that I met in college, I don't think I'd be the person who I am today. Like, it's cringe, but it's kind of true, you know? Like, even if I don't talk to some of them anymore, you know, I'm still thankful for them. Thanks. I don't know what you contributed towards, like, I don't know what specific part, but you still contributed. Well done. But yeah, I was in sixth form for 3 years. Oh my god, that's such a long time. I did 3 years because I never made up my mind on what to do in university until about second year. When I started sixth form, I chose engineering, maths and biology. Like, engineering and maths, understandable, because, you know, I wanted to be some kind of engineer, but I just didn't know what type. But biology, thank god I dropped it though. So at the start of the year they were like, oh, you can't do an AS, all of you have to stay on the course. But I was an exception. I was doing so shit they had to give me an AS. But I got a C in AS, thank god. But that was during COVID, so it was teachers assessed. It was a D originally. Like, if I continued to do biology, I don't think I'd be, like, sane right now. I think I'd be out of my mind. I don't know what type of person I'd be like if I continued A-level biology. Since I dropped biology, I had to do something in my second year, like a new subject. It could have been a fast-track subject, meaning I had to cram 2 years worth of content into one, which I didn't really want to do. So I took computer science the full 2 years. So in my second year, continued my second year of maths and engineering. As well, in my second year, started my first year of computer science. And the second year of computer science continued into my third year of sixth form, and I did an EPQ and... what did I do? IT? I'm overqualified. Anyways, going back to my first year, I didn't vlog it at all. Like, I kind of just like put it on the side. I just didn't vlog. It just didn't feel right. I did try twice, in fact, but I couldn't display the same energy as I did in my high school vlogs. I mean, I get that, you know, the education is different. It just didn't feel right. I didn't know where to go with the videos. I just had a bunch of footage of, you know, 16, 17-year-olds just trying to do their best, I guess. So now I just have random footage, I guess. Like, it's just in my camera roll. Like, I'm like, oh wow, I forgot I hung out with this person. Like, no shade, but I was just like, oh, I spoke to this person. That's so weird. There was just too many people in it. Like, I think it was just so overwhelming to edit, because I remember watching it, I was like, wow, what is actually happening? What is going on? So I just didn't edit it. I remember when news of COVID started coming out around like February. Yeah, February. And I was sat with a couple friends in my free. We were just talking about how, oh, the school can be shut down, blah, blah, blah. We'd get a bunch of time off. But like, who knew that it'd be a whole... How long was it? How long was lockdown? Like, how long was the world struggling for? I don't remember. And then obviously online school happened. Oh god, that was horrendous. It was just so boring. Not much different in second year, I guess. Rules started becoming more relaxed. In second year, that's when they introduced 3-hour like long lessons. You're in college for 6 hours a day, right? So they split in half, 2 blocks of 3 hours. Like, I was in maths for 3 hours. Like, they would give us breaks, of course. That would be illegal if they fucking didn't. Just the thought of 3-hour maths makes me want to like malfunction. Oh, I was failing maths in second year as well. One day my mum like saw my report. She gave me these like multivitamins. I was like, oh, turn this E into a C. But I ended up getting a C, thank god. But I was excelling in engineering because it was just basically GCSE physics. In second year, our grades were like made up of like mocks and our end of year mocks that were exams but weren't really exams. One of the mocks that contributed to my final grade for engineering was an in-class test, and the in-class test was literally a past paper that I'd studied the night before. So I finished. I ate it up. Like, I've never been so proud of myself for studying that day. I was like, whoa, I actually did something that was helpful. Because sometimes when I study, I'm like, is this really helping? Then in my third year, that is when obviously not a lot of people usually do a third year. Some people either go straight into uni or do a gap year. I stayed, obviously, and most of my friends left to go to uni, do a gap year, whatever. Third year was definitely more relaxed because I only had the final bit of computer science left to do, and then I had EPQ and IT to do. I was finished with college in April-ish. There was no reason to vlog it, I think. It was literally nothing happened. Like, sixth form was a lot. I want to say first years were the main bit that I really didn't want to think about. But yeah, that was my A-level experience that I've been neglecting, so I'm sharing it with you guys. Now I don't have to talk about this ever again now that I've put it into a video. Remember kids, if you're not failing your A-levels, you're not doing it right.